Good evening and welcome to this continued coverage of the farmers' agitation. We are coming to you live. This is barely a few minutes after there was a complete breakdown in talks between the center and the farmers' organizations who've been spearheading this agitation. The agriculture minister just a while back coming out with a statement, and also the farmers union now claiming there's no, after the 11th round of talks, which lasted barely for 30 minutes, no next date had been given, which indicating that it's been complete breakdown in talks. I'm joined by my senior colleague from the New Delhi Bureau, Vibha Sharma, who's been tracking these talks between farmers union and the central government. Vibha, first take us through the latest statement which has come from the agriculture minister. What does it indicate?
Rohit, since we last talked yesterday at 6 p.m. in the evening, much has happened, many things have happened. First, the farmers have decided to reject the proposal which they conveyed to the government this morning, right?
Right.
So apparently, Mr. Tomar, the agriculture minister, was quite upset that unions had gone to the media with their decisions. And he said instead, they should have announced the decision, whatever they had taken in the meeting today. Anyway, he again asked them to reconsider the proposal that the government had given them. He said, and he also told the farmers that this was the best offer that he could give. But the farmers told him that, if they wanted to find a middle path, they would have done it long time back. So after this, Tomar, I got this message from inside. Mr. Tomar, he told the farmers while ending the meeting कि सरकार आपके सहयोग के लिए आभारी है, कानून में कोई कमी नहीं है, हमने आपके सम्मान में प्रस्ताव दिया था, आप निर्णय नहीं कर सके, आप अगर किसी निर्णय पर पहुंचते हैं तो सूचित करें, इस पर फिर हम चर्चा करेंगे, आगे की कोई तारीख तय नहीं की है. Broadly, it means that ending the meeting at around in the evening after the farmers had been kept waiting for more than 3 hours, which itself was quite strange. It had never happened before. So Mr. Tomar told the unions that the government is grateful for their cooperation and there is nothing wrong with the 3 laws against which they are agitating. And they said, we gave you a proposal, but you could not arrive at any decision. So when you do that, please let us know. We will discuss again. Broadly, that's it. So no date was fixed. And farmer.
So does it indicate toughening of the stand by the government? Till so far, it's been the unions who have been, very tough with their firm on the stand of repealing. Now it seems that the government has already they've given certain concessions, but now saying no next date for talks. Does it indicate government now saying, look, we cannot go beyond this?
Absolutely, you're right. This is a complete breakdown of talks, and we saw a different side of Mr. Tomar today. He was quite categoric when he came out later after the meeting and spoke to the media, and he said that we have made the best offer, and he also said a very important point which I would like to read it out to you. Okay, when in the name of agitation, in name of farmers agitation, still there is no conclusion. So it means that there are forces which do not want it to succeed.
Right.
Basically, the government now believes that they believe that they have gone as far as they can. They have tried whatever they could to resolve the issue, and now the agitation is gone beyond farmers agitation. I mean, he said it in as many words today.
Okay.
So it was a different Mr. Tomar, quite combative and quite tough, I would say. Yes.
Okay. Now what happens to the January 26 program? The union seem to be adamant on carrying out the tractor rally. Have you heard anything from the government or from the Delhi police or from the government sources on what do they intend to do next? I mean, would they allow this tractor rally to go on, or there is still a second thought on it?
That I would not be able to tell you right now. But the farm unions have said that they are firm on their, they will prepare for their January 26 parade, and they would, and interestingly, what Mr. Balbir Singh Rajewal today said, he said it late last night also after the farmers had held their meeting. He said it will be a unique event. We have told them we will march peacefully on the outer ring road on January 6th. But if there is violence, the government will be responsible. So you can draw whatever conclusions you need from that. But there will be meetings tomorrow. The farmers have been called for another round of meetings by the Delhi police tomorrow. And they still have not got the go ahead. I think you need to get a permission from the government, from the authorities, before you carry out any such march. It is expected to be a major event. So it remains to be seen how it is tackled. But right now, one is not clear what is going to be the way forward on this.
Also, we were on the proposal which was given by the government yesterday about this 18 months putting it on hold. Are you hearing there's some kind of differences within the unions also? I understand, as you had been reporting, that some smaller unions and Jathaband, they had in fact wanted some kind of a talk on these offers. So is there some kind of differences surfacing between the different factions within the unions?
I would, before answering this question, I would like to tell you something very interesting today. Normally when these meetings take place, strangely today, very limited information was coming out of the meeting.
Okay.
Normally there are farmer leaders who keep texting you, telling you what's going to happen, what's happening. But today they appeared quite quiet. They appeared quite unusually quiet, I would say. So
Okay.
even while the meeting was stalled for more than 3 years, there was no word from the farmer leaders from inside the inside the Vigyan Bhavan. So it means that they know there are differences, which they would not like to make it public as of now. This is what I believe. There are unions amongst them, those 32 Punjab unions, but they're mostly those small unions from Doaba region, and nobody's giving out their names. If you ask farmer leaders, if you ask them who are these unions, even in private, they would tell you, nahi, there's Sahmati, and when there is discussion, different people say different things. Everybody doesn't have to say the same thing. So they are sticking on it, on the stance that there was complete razamandi, there was complete unanimity on this issue, rejecting the government's proposal. But yes, there were unions, there were amongst, and which Mr. Tomar also pointed out while he was talking to the media. In a democracy, there is Hasamati and Sehmati, and which is a regular part of democracy. He knows, the government knows that there are differences in the farmer unions on this issue, but it is very difficult to identify them. I have not been able to identify them. I broadly know there are some left-leaning unions, unlike what Mr. Tomar is saying, that this agitation is being driven by mostly left. But there are some small unions. Mostly they are unions which have their influence in very limited area. 3-4 villages, 5-10 villages. So I really don't know how much their say matters. But when it comes to the all India level, when it comes to the Samyukt Kisan Morcha, there everybody believes that this agitation should continue, and that is where the things stand today after 2 very, very exciting days of talks, as we have been reporting.
Okay, and also, what sense do you get from the government side? Though they are saying that now the ball is in the court of the farmer unions, but do you get a sense that they will still try to carry out some kind of backroom talks with some sections of the union, or as far as government is concerned, they're saying this, listen, this is what we could have offered, and that's the maximum we can go?
Officially, this is what they're saying, but government always carries on backroom talks. It is a normal practice.
Right.
So they are trying to talk to the people who are favorable towards them. There are unions who believe that there should be some sort of this needs to end now. And government also said, if the farmers wanted to add something more to this proposal, they're most welcome to do that. Like if they wanted some more additions to this proposal, something they wanted to add, they could do that. And there were unions yesterday in the meeting, where they also believe that one should take one should say yes to this proposal and move forward. But the majority of unions did not find favor in it, and therefore they rejected the proposal. That's how it is ended now. So basically, I believe the government will continue to do what it believes it should be doing. Talking to backroom talks will continue to take place. But I was told, like normally, the minister from Punjab, Mr. Som Prakash, he's quite active during these meetings. You know, he talks with the union leaders, talks to them in Punjabi and all. Today, even he did not make any effort. He did not make any upfront effort. You know, he did not try to do that. But I believe that they will continue to hold backroom talks. They should also. It's a good way to resolve an issue if they can do it, because largely the farmers are not. They believe that they have something that they can corner the government with, and the government is not willing to be cornered, and so it is. I think it's a complete breakdown of talks today, unlike what we were expecting yesterday, that there might be some resolution. If you remember, I was quite hopeful. I believe that there would be some way forward, and but it's a complete breakdown, and that's it as of now. And
well, thank you, Vibha. Thank you so much for those details. As Vibha mentioned, as of now, complete breakdown, no further talks. As of now, the agriculture minister saying that whatever they had offered to the unions. Now it's for the unions to decide. The unions, on the other hand, saying that we'll go on with our January 26 program, and they will not settle down for anything less than repeal of these farm laws. We'll keep on providing you all the updates on the stories, on whatever developments happen. We will keep on providing updates. You can log on to our website, tribuneIndia.com, and also follow us on our other social media platforms. Meanwhile, thanks for watching.